Hi everyone, this is Mark Schaefer. I've been talking about some of the profound ideas in my new book, How AI Changes Your Customers, the marketing guide to humanity's next act. And don't be fooled. This is a small book. It's only 150 pages, but it packs some really big ideas, some really profound ideas. In my last video, I talked about how humans are increasingly creating intimate, trusting relationships with AI that leads to a trust in AI, abdicating our agency to AI to make decisions. Now, let me give you an example of what I mean. A few months ago, I was planning a trip to Europe. I was going over there to give some speeches, and I thought, I don't want this to be all about work. I want to have a little fun. I'm going to spend 5 days in Paris. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, I like history, I like art, I like nature, I like music. Plan a 5-day trip to Paris for me and tell me where I should go, what times I should go, tell me how to get there, and what restaurants I should eat at while I'm in these locations. It created a detailed itinerary, including every metro stop and how many steps it would take to get from the metro to the museum I was going to. It even gave me helpful tips, like when you go to the Louvre. Number one, don't steal jewels, but that's a story for another day. When you go to the Louvre, don't go to the main entrance. Go to this back entrance. The crowds are smaller. You'll get in quicker. This all came from ChatGPT. Now, it was great. I followed the itinerary exactly. Almost. And this gives us some lessons about AI and business, sales, and marketing. So AI did a great job. So the first implication is we've got to figure out how to get in AI. I didn't see any ads to make this itinerary. I didn't absorb any branded content. I just took what it told me to do, and it did a great job. Except I said, I want to get over there on Delta Airlines because I prefer Delta Airlines. So one lesson is brand marketing is more important than ever. That's the override to AI. I don't care what AI says. I'm still going to go with the brands that I love. I visited certain stores on my trip because I liked those brands. I wanted to see those retail stores while I was in Paris. Now, there was another exception on my itinerary. One of my dear friends saw that I was going to go to Paris, and she knows that I can't eat gluten. I have celiac disease. So does she. She said, when you go to Paris, you must visit this amazing bakery. They have the best gluten-free goods in the world. Not only did I go to this gluten-free bakery once, I went there twice because it was just amazing. Lesson number 2, word of mouth marketing. We know it works. It's the best, purest, most trusted, most unadulterated form of marketing that there is. Those basic ideas about marketing, those are overrides to AI. Brand marketing, word of mouth marketing, right? So look, there's going to be a lot of people giving advice. How do we get into the AI answers? It's important. We need to be learning these things as the answers emerge. But don't overlook basic, good marketing. It still works, even in the AI era. I hope you'll read this book because it's filled with ideas of what to do, what your business should do, what your salespeople should do, what your marketing people should do in this world being dominated by AI.